indeed is about roommates this time around, and it comes from Emma in Orange Hills. Are roommates determined on the road, Hazy, on road trips, and do all players have roommates?
Well, first of all, if you're a first or second year player, you have no say in the matter whatsoever. You have a roommate, and the coach will decide who your roommate will be, and usually they put a veteran player who's trying to influence a young player in a certain fashion and designate him as your roommate. My first roommate was Serge Savard. I was all excited because he was destined to be a Hall of Famer. I found out later it's because he smoked cigars and no one else would room with him. But after you've played, I think it's 8 or 9 years in the league, you have the option of having your own room and having a single room. Very few players elect to do it because it's a long year. The travel gets a little bit lonely. Most guys prefer to have a roommate.
Yeah, 600 games or 10 years will get you your own room. But we posed the question of Ducks players, who do you think would be the worst roommate?
The worst guy? Probably Shane O'Brien. You know, he'd probably, because he's so loud and always talking about himself. And yeah, he'd be a hard guy to. I think even at night when you're trying to sleep, he'd be talking.
Really? That's a little hurtful, actually. Because I think I'm a pretty solid roommate.
He's a TV on 24 hours a day. He wants control of the remote. You know, he wants the room to be a perfect temperature for him. You know, he uses all the towels. Pretty sure he uses my toothbrush, but I'm not positive.
Big thing for me is if you can sleep with the television on, and Mo can sleep with the TV on. So the only thing we just disagree with sometimes is the air conditioner. I like it real cold, and he's a little older than I am, so I think he gets a little chilly that night. The worst absolute roommate you could have would be Ryan Getzlaff. Hands down, worst roommate.
Getsy's my roommate, and I don't know, he just sleeps all the time. He's a young guy, and you think they have all kinds of energy, and every time I walk in the room, he's sleeping, so I always have not to wake him up.
That's a tough question. Worst guy. I think the old guy's good. When your roommate 2 years with Paul Correa, who goes to bed 9 o'clock at night, it's after that everybody's great. Maybe Briz. Briz might be different, because he's a goalie. I don't know.
I hate who's snoring. I didn't have Manis. I have Wish couple times. He's snoring. Oh, it's worse. If someone snore and watch TV, is you know, after midnight I can't sleep. It's I think Dustin Penner.
Dustin Penner loves his potato chips, loves to stay up really late, doesn't close the windows, doesn't turn on the air conditioner, usually fumbles around with the remote, so he's not a good guy to room with.
I'm not a snorer. I'm a peaceful sleeper. I have nothing on my conscience. Thank God I don't have to worry about is Rob Niedermeyer. He has over 600 games, so the CBA helped me out. Otherwise, I'd be on suicide watch if I had a room with him. Like rooming with a dead horse? I don't know. I just...
That's a pretty strong statement. But I think that would, you know, that you get a lot of sleep that way.
Whatever they're telling you, Bobby, it's not true.
See, I was probably getting a lot of heat from the most inexperienced guys. They, again, it's part of, you're doing some bad reporting with their opinions, where really, they don't really know what it's like. I mean, what they've been on how many road trips? But I mean, you're learning too, and I mean, so are they.
There used to be a thing where rookies were seen and not heard, but he's my super buddy, so I can say whatever I want. Kind of fella. It's not your yard, so you know.
Well, there certainly seems to be a little lack of respect by some of the younger players to the veterans.
Well, you know what? The veterans take full advantage, believe me. They tell the young guys everything that they have to do, carry their bags sometimes. They take full advantage of the young guys.
We'll take a nap and